The time is 9 o'clock. You're listening to CHMA 106.9 FM in Sackville, New Brunswick.
And now it's time for your CHMA News. We're broadcasting from Sackville, New Brunswick, the heart of the Maritimes and the traditional and unceded lands of the Mi'kmaq people. Coming up in the next 15 minutes, we'll have your local news, Atlantic update, weather, sports update, and some community announcements. And here are some local briefs as compiled by our community mentor editor, Katie Tower. Members of Struts Gallery are reaching out to the community as they work towards their goal of raising $75,000 over the next few months to help keep their community space open and thriving. Struts has launched a building fund campaign seeking support to upgrade their facility on Lorne Street, a historical structure that has been part of Sackville's landscape since 1912. They hope to raise $75,000 by April 30th, which would allow the registered charity to match provincial funding to conduct essential work on the roof, balcony, and masonry. In an email appeal to Struts sponsors, Gallery Director Paul Henderson says for the last 30 days, Struts has facilitated a world-renowned residency program, developed one of the best resourced media arts production centers in rural Canada. Our iconic building on 7 Lawrence Street has shaped our programming and provided us with opportunities to expand the support we could offer regional and national arts communities, he states. Although the campaign's focus is mainly on essential structural work, Henderson points out that it's more about imagining the possibilities of what Struts Gallery can be and do for the community. It's always been more than bricks and mortar. It's about connecting people and ideas and providing a range of resources to make creative things happen, he writes. To donate, visit canadahelps.org and type in Struts Gallery Building Fund. All donations will receive a charitable tax receipt. And from a new boat launch at Lilas Fawcett Park to new flooring at the Civic Centre to upgrades of Sackville's splash pad and paving of Woodlawn Road in Dorchester, Tantramar Town Council recently approved these projects and more as part of the municipality's $1.845 million capital budget for 2026. Council gave the green light to the new budget during its monthly meeting earlier in December, with Director of Finance Services Michael Beale noting that it's down from last year's $2.005 million capital budget. It's also less than half of what was requested by town staff when Beale pointed out that each department had to prioritize specific projects and decide to defer some to future years. 2026 will see $100,000 allotted for resurfacing Woodlawn Road, $60,000 for resurfacing Samantha Court, $50,000 for a sidewalk on King Street, and $275,000 for a new sidewalk plow, $75,000 for a new boom flail mower, among other public work projects. At the Civic Centre, $125,000 will go toward a new condenser, $105,000 to replace flooring, $10,000 for a new mural, and various other facility upgrades. Parks will receive $25,000 for trail improvements, $65,000 to replace the Lilas Fawcett Park boat launch, and $50,000 to upgrade Memorial Park, and $17,000 to modernize the splash pad at Bill Johnstone Park. Funds have been allocated for fire department tools and emergency equipment and an upgrade at the Visitor Information Center, and also a digital display sign for the municipality. And that is your local briefs for today. I'll be back in 1 second with some weather for you. And that 1 second has now gone by. Here is your weather. Today it is currently observed as being 2 degrees out there, and there's no wind chill mentioned. The wind is southwest, 38. Today you can expect rain ending earlier this morning, which didn't actually happen, but could still happen. I doubt it, though. And then mainly cloud with a 6% chance of flurries as the day progresses. Risk of freezing rain today, if there was any, but there isn't. Rainfall about 2 millimeters. Wind is 30 kilometers an hour, gusting to 50 at some points, but it's pretty calm out there. Wind chill could go down to minus 15 this afternoon. Tonight, partially cloudy, wind southwest 30, gusting to 50, low of minus 12. Wind chill minus 50 this evening and minus 22 overnight. For Wednesday, the last day of 2025 and of December, mix of sun and cloud. Wind 30 kilometers an hour up to 50 at some time. High of minus 8, wind chilled down to minus 22 in the morning, minus 15 in the afternoon. Wednesday night, cloudy periods with a low of minus 11. The first day of 2026, periods of snow, high of minus 3. Snow on Thursday night, windy with a low of -9. Flurries, a high of -8 on Friday. Clear on Friday night with low of -14. Mix of sun and cloud, high of -10 on Saturday. Cloudy periods on Saturday night, low of -20. Sunday, the 4th of January. Mix of sun and cloud, high of -14. Cloudy periods, low of -18 on Sunday night. And cloudy with a 60% chance of flurries and a high of -8 on Monday night. And as we do, the sports update usually comes in after our weather. So we have Brian Nielsen coming in live for the first time in the 9 o'clock spot doing our CHMA sports update live straight from the horse's mouth. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, James.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Sorry, I just had to cough. You caught me. Oh. Do you have a sports update for us, Brian?
Are you ready for it, James?
Let's go.
Last night in the NFL, Week 17 finished with the Atlanta Falcons hosting the Los Angeles Rams, and on the strength of a 93-yard touchdown run by Falcons running back Bijan Robinson, the Falcons held on for a 24-27 victory. In the NBA, the Toronto Raptors shut down the visiting Orlando Magic at home, holding them to 12 points in the fourth quarter, leaving the Raptors with a 107-106 victory over Orlando. In other action, the Milwaukee Bucks defeat the Charlotte Hornets 123-113. It was the Suns by 14 over the Washington Wizards 115-101. The Golden State Warriors defeat the Brooklyn Nets on the road with a 120-107 final. Down in Miami, the Denver Chicken Nuggets lose final there of 147-123, and they also lose perennial MVP candidate Nikola Jokic to a knee injury. More testing will be done today. The Minnesota Timberwolves with a 136-101 victory over the Chicago Bulls in the United Center. The Houston Rockets defeat the Indiana Pacers by 7, 126-119. It was the Knicks by 5 over the Pelicans in New Orleans, 130-125. Thunder beat the Atlanta Hawks 140-129. The Cavaliers with a 113-101 victory over the San Antonio Spurs on the road. And in the late game, it was not enough of an attempted comeback by the Dallas Mavericks. They fall short to the Portland Trailblazers in Portland. Trailblazers get the victory 125-122. In NHL action last night, the Florida Panthers with a 5-3 victory over the Washington Capitals took overtime for Carolina to take care of the Rangers 3-2 down in Raleigh. The Blue Jackets rallied up against the Ottawa Senators. They defeat the Kids from the capital 4-1. The Edmonton Oilers with a 3-1 victory in downtown Winnipeg over the Jets. Sabres double up the Blues in St. Louis 4-2. It was the Avalanche at home defeating the Los Angeles Kings 5-2. Predators defeat the visiting Mammoth 4-3 final there. The Flames, they come back to win in overtime against the visiting Boston Bruins 2-1 final there. Wild with the 5-2 victory over the Vegas Golden Knights. Sharks hold on against the Ducks in a battle of California teams 5-4 final there. And in the late game at Climate Pledge Arena, the Vancouver Canucks win in a shootout over the Seattle Kraken 3-2. Sticking with hockey, the World Juniors preliminary round continues today. Canada won yesterday with a 9-1 victory over Denmark, meaning the Canadians are unbeaten so far in the tournament. And that is your CHMA Sports Update for Tuesday, December 30th.
And that was Brian Nielsen, ladies and gentlemen. Right on now, we do a community update for you. And there's not a ton coming in from the municipalities. Most folks, as they are on holidays. But we do have a couple of things to let you know about. There's a big show tonight down at Ducky's. Steve Haley is going to be performing with there's two different sets. They might join together, but chances are they won't. But Steve Haley and the Star Family Singers, a group that is currently touring around, and they are Canadian. I believe they're from out west. But yeah, that's going to be a great thing. And if you're looking for something to do, the two local drinking holes, the Legion has the New Year's Eve Fay Tower. And the Bonnie Buddies, 9:30 to 12:30, $10 at the door, 50/50. Finger foods, snacks, party favorites to ring in the new year. That's down at 15 Lawrence Street. And Duckies will be doing a Quackin' Karaoke to ring in 2026. And that, all the, what, I don't know if there's a price tag on that I didn't see, but it'll be reasonable and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be fun. They'll also be giving out prizes for best karaoke performance and all that kind of stuff with some help from Tidewater Books, everyone's favorite bookstore here in Sackville. And that is about it for our community updates because we're just not getting them in there. So that is also going to be the end of this news segment. Be right back with some music and more Brian Nielsen. And here's Brian Nielsen with your CHMA Sports Update.
The NFL season drawing to a close with just one.
And that's Brian Nielsen with your CHMA Sports Update. Please be sure to check out Brian's show.
Vous écoutez à CHMA 106.9 FM à Sackville, au Nouveau-Brunswick.
You're invited to a New Year's levee at the Keeler House Museum, 4974 Main Street, Dorchester on January 1st, 2026, 1 p.m. Warm up by the fire after the polar dip, enjoy some yummy chili, soup, other treats. Hosted by the Westmoreland Historical Society. See you there.
And that was your CHMA News. Please visit www.chmafm.com for more news and to sign up for our email newsletter. Funding is provided by our monthly sustainers, the Community Radio Fund of Canada, and the Municipality of Tantjamar's Community Development Grant. If you have a story idea or would like to include an announcement, please write us at news@chmafm.com. Do you have a story, Brian?
No, not really, James. I was just thinking about what it looks like when you imagine people as gorillas.
Oh,
That's what I got.
Okay.
I have no stories. No.
okay.
I thought
Wow.
having a duck call might be fun for the Quackin' Karaoke, and if you could have one of those little duck call things, you get those at the outdoor stores.
yeah.
And you could tweet a whole thing and just be a complete quackers. But I couldn't think of anything I don't think Donald Duck has done any really good songs in the same way, sort of like
Disco Duck?
well, maybe Disco Duck might work. I was thinking of Rubber Ducky, You're the One kind of thing. Maybe that would be my suggestion. You can take that one to the bank. You dress yourself up as Ernie. Paint yourself blue, get like a moppy head of hair, show up like naked, like that, and then just go, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You want to make bath time awfully fun for me. I can't even remember the words. That's a good thing about karaoke.
I think you're good.
They have the words in front of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
They make it easy.
They make it. They
take the hard part out.
They try to set you up for success.
They do.
They don't make it. Yeah, they don't make it harder by
No.
having you remember everything. But
still hard all the same.
yeah, I don't know. It's little quackers. Little quackers. I guess it could be good. I don't know. There's other. When you said there's the Legion, I always like the Legion.
Always like the Legion.
Legion's it's
winner.
it's less varnished in certain places. So I got a soft spot.
yeah.
I got a soft spot.
Always
for
had a soft spot for the Legion.
for that.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I have
I haven't heard of anybody else doing. I know we usually like to stay to the house parties on
Yeah.
New Year's Eve because we usually have kids involved. And we usually spend New Year's in those family groups together. That's a nice way to do it.
Oh, it's great.
That.
I mean, the kids are getting older, so they might
to go
do
out.
whatever they're doing, and maybe they'll play Minecraft all night. But hopefully not. I don't know. And I think
they'll awkwardly socialize with each other.
Oh yeah. I mean, I there was times when there a couple years ago when there was some like cross-pollination between various families. That always makes me smile.
Oh,
When people in friend groups come together and then their children do likewise, it makes me smile. But I was thinking something else good about that whole New Year's thing, and then I got on that track.
That track. Okay.
Oh, resolutions.
Resolutions.
I'm always like a fan of like a state of being, like resolve to be braver.
Okay.
Like in 2026, I'm going to be braver.
Just walk across that street. Don't look both ways. Just do
screw
it.
Well, I mean, that could be, depending how you understand it, yeah. That could be braver
Dumber.
or less, or
don't do that.
less brave. Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend that.
So I mean, this is where it gets gray, you know? Like, what is brave, or what are you going to do for the new? You got one?
No, I still got another day and change to figure it out. So,
okay.
So I don't want to commit too early.
Right. What did you do last year?
I don't remember.
No,
I don't remember. But I had one just yesterday. I had one yesterday. I was thinking about it. It's like, oh yeah, that could probably keep that one, but I don't know. It's and then there's all those like Weisenheimers. I'm resolving not to make a resolution. I'm like, yeah, okay, fine.
No, that's that's annoying.
But then I also understand. It's like, oh, well, why should I put off making a resolution if I want to make a change? I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm like, well, mix it up, break the mirror.
What are you listening to?
I don't know. Hey, we've already discussed the dearth of radio. We've already discussed the dearth of radio frequencies on the drive to Moncton. Once you hit about, I don't know, what is it, kilometer 496? That is tougher to listen to the voice of the marshes. Then you're just out. You're out on the seas of the Trans-Canada. You're pressing the button. The numbers are spinning. Sometimes it stops.
The code. I cracked the code. I just listen online now. As soon as I leave the terrestrial version, I just switch over to the phone.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to pay attention while I'm driving, not screwing around with a phone. How do you screw around with a phone while you're driving, James?
Well,
I don't want to
my passenger. I usually have a passenger do it for me. Or I set it up before I go.
Oh, jeez,
with my
look at
seatbelt
you.
on.
Well, so if
pull into the SO, pull into the parking lot.
If you're such a planner, you should have a resolution now already ready. What was yours there, big shooter?
Learn how to play double bass. Weren't you listening?
No, I was sleeping. That's why we did a live thing. I barely woke up, and then woke up, and I'm listening to Van Morrison, and we're talking about Astro Weeks, and you're running through the.
Am I dreaming?
Am
I awake? What's going on here?
I tell you. And after yesterday's, what
happened yesterday?
I woke up to your daughter with a bag of peanut butter.
Oh, right.
Do you not remember?
Yeah.
I can't even remember. I think it was at the club, too. So I was like, what is this interloper doing with all that peanut butter in that, insulated bag?
What was she doing? I asked her last night, and she didn't have an answer.
She pulled the fifth. Hey, if she was American, I bet you that. She's like, I don't want to incriminate myself, Dad, so I'm not going to fess up. What I do with peanut butter on my time is my business.
She said, you know her, she's strong-willed like that.
That's what makes her so successful on the pitch.
She is.
So
boy,
good on
Panderson. Successful at everything, boy.
Yeah. She's a golden touch.
Yeah.
Like the Midas touch.
I know.
Midas.
Didn't come from me.
Well, you know.
What do you do? Well, let's.
Sometimes it they said happened in my family too. Yeah, happened in my family too. Right by me there. They said look left. I turned right. There they were, John and Emma. What the hell?
Oh, don't be too brave.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip over bravery for next year, and maybe tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I will not aspire to punctuality, but I will do something. And even if punctuality is my resolution, that would be tough. You see my family.
Yeah.
Punctuality. Maybe.
I love them all.
And maybe the Order of Canada while I'm at it, just to balance things out. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my gosh.
What time is it? I knew it felt like it was time to tell people that I was leaving so subtly as you do.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, James.
Fluffy suds.
You wash your face in my sink.
Wash myself.
Ernie, I love you.
To help me scrub my back. Then I've got a big fluffy towel to dry myself when I'm done. But there's a friend of mine, my very favorite little pal. Oh, rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Bo-bo-bo-dee-o, rubber ducky, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, you make noise. Rubber ducky, you're my very best friend, it's true. Oh, every day when I make my way to the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Hey, rubber ducky, would you like me to scrub your back with my nifty little scrub brush? You would? Okay, how's this? Hey, you want me to scrub behind your ears? Oh, I see. You don't have any ears, do you? Well, how about your tummy? Scrub his little ducky tummy. Ooh, he's ticklish. Ooh. Oh, every day when I make my way to the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'm like a whole pond of. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
There you go, Rubber Ducky from Murney and his Rubber Ducky. A favorite. Thanks, Brian, for all you do. That goes out to Brian Nielsen, the sports update aficionado here at the Voices of the Marshes. Couldn't do it without you. It is 9:21 in the morning, and there's about 9 minutes left into the morning show. I got some music here for you, and that's Oliver mentioned as well earlier that there is going to be a New Year's levy, but also to mention that one of the events that I didn't mention before was in the news section was that the polar dip on the 1st. That'll be happening over in Dorchester at 1 p.m. So if you haven't done that before, that's a great way to ring in the new year. All right, we got some music from Slow Spirit. This is probably one of the most played tracks here on CHMA. In 2025, Pile of Books, coming out of BC. Beautiful track. It was a new group for me, and I was really happy to find it. I'm going to play that track, and then I have some Tanya Iyer, with Leave the Room and Face the Waves. Thanya, I'm not actually sure if it's Tanya or Thanya. Iyer was big artist in Canada this past year, and will continue to be with some new tracks coming out in 2026. This is Slow Spirit from Pile of Books, and then Leave the Room and Face the Waves from Thanya Iyer.
Borrowed a pile of books from the library on how to find my way in an age of anxiety. My bedside piled high with ancient philosophy. What is 3,000 years if the present moment just repeats? In February, the darkness seems to retreat. My body is more like a flower than I can conceive. When I stand in the sun and feel reaction chemical, same as it always was for all the soft animals. Leaning into learning how to love what I love, feeling the edges of what I am made of, stealing this moment or a day, a week, or even month, to carve a better way to course correct before I'm done. Borrowed a pile of books from the library. Not sure what I hope to find in there to help me. Not sure where I learned the audacity to These days I do believe. These days I do leave the room and face the waves and try and find my way by dancing through the snow. I'll try and find it, try and face the waves again. Leave the room and face the waves and try and find my way by dancing through the snow. I'll try and find it, try and face the waves again. Pick up the pieces, put them inside me, build me a body whole like you. I like an adventure, I'm fine with the long ride. I've got on one side, it brings me to. Leave the room and face the waves and try and find my way by dancing through the snow. I'll try and find it, try and face the waves again. Leave the room and face the waves and try and find my way by dancing through the snow. I'll try and find it, try and face the waves again.
I think we had too much time, there was nothing left to speak. Is there a corner of this room where I should leave your things? Clothes and books, the alabaster thoughts you couldn't keep. A framed photo on the top shelf that you could never reach. And our friends had it, we went miles to get it. But wherever we would go, I couldn't force the thing you hold. I can't fall with you, but I'll fall with you, right down to the soul floor. Yeah, there's a field that's only yours. Your sister wants to take my life, I think she's reading spells. Tried to say it quietly, but it reached everyone else. You said that I was all you had, but look at what you made. The next time you open your hand, it won't be to hold your face. And our friends had it, we went miles to get it. But wherever we would go, I couldn't force the thing you hold. I can't fall with you, but I'll fall with you, right down to the soul floor. Yeah, there's a field that's only yours.
Baby love, I'll always play. Just